Hey, this is Hans the Ramen Rater coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your noodles. Today, I've got something that I found at the grocery store. This is some Nongshim p.o.p. You might be wondering, what's this stuff? Well, when I hold it like this, it was an excuse to like pick some chicken out of my front teeth. So thank you. I sous vide'd the chicken. It was really tender, but so p.o.p means pot or pan. So you can cook it in a pot and make it as a soup, or you can put it in a pan and make it as a like a dry noodle, like a yakisoba or a chow mein or a mee goreng, if you will. This is from Nongshim America, down in beautiful Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'd like to say hey to everybody down there. I did visit once a long time ago, and I miss everybody. It was a lot of fun. So this one is 3 to 4 minutes, so we will do 3 1/2, and away we go. I believe we are putting the... Yeah, we put everything in it all at the same time. Now, this is kind of a first for me in one respect, and it totally makes sense, and it fascinates me. So I'm going to try something special with this. Did I turn that? Yeah, I did. I'm going to not cause a boiling over issue. So, it smells like good powder. Almost sounded like somebody was at the door. But I don't think it was. So there's the powder. Here's the, what they call the flake sachet. But in this respect, these aren't flakes. These are like little nuggets of, I want to say TVP, but there is chicken in this, so I don't know. There goes that. Now the last sachet is where it gets interesting. Just stir. Turn this furious heat down a skosh. Yeah, so everybody knows instant noodles that exist in the universe usually are rather salty. Well, one thing that I have never seen, and I've reviewed 3,000 varieties, I have seen a sachet that's literally just MSG, but I've never seen one that just says that it's salt. So use the salt sachet in the one that's the soup, and that's what I'm making right now is the soup. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it before that's added and see how it is without it as a soup. I'm sure it'll need it. They wouldn't include it if it didn't, and that's just, people are like, what? It's instant noodles, you gotta add soup to it? I mean, I think that's kind of the way heavy users are. They're like, they all sound like Yosemite Sam in my head, so I don't know. But, yeah. It's actually an industry term. There are heavy users of products, and there's people who will buy, like, say, Top Ramen or Instant Lunch or things like that. And they use it daily. The whole family does. It's a heavy user. There's a book you guys should all get. I get a lot of information from this book, and it's called The Noodle Narratives by Deborah Gewertz. Gewertz. Just look it up. You'll find it on Amazon, and it's really not that expensive. Oh, you might not. I think it's Berkeley Press. It's a rad read. When I talk to people from noodle companies, I tell them they have to read this book. If they don't, if they're interested in doing something new, they need to know. Here's the broth without the salt. That's interesting. That is very interesting. It needs salt, but it has a very, what do you call it? It's like, I made chicken dinner and I saved the carcass and I threw a bunch of vegetables in and I tried to make noodle soup all from scratch or something like that. And then I asked, so, hey honey, what do you think? How's this? And she'd be like, needs a little salt. That's what I get from that. And that's what the sachet is. It's a little salt because it needs a little salt. That's cool. They know what's up. Alrighty. Now it's had a little salt. I'm curious what a little salt is going to do to this stuff. Here is the noodles. Definitely not your normal thick Nongshim fare. And it's funny too, because I've seen a lot of more, I mean, this is not what you think of when you think something Korean. This is definitely made in the US for the US market. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but... That noodle's great. It's chewy. Wow. I'll try the broth. Wow. Bravo. That is an absolutely wonderful chicken broth and noodle combo. That's... I'm gonna write them a letter. Dear people at the big company place, I have sampled your p.o.p noodle and find it absolutely phenomenal, amazing, and wonderful. Thank you for your time. Yes, Grandma's still burping. The Ramen Rater. Yes, that's a reference to a Steve Martin movie called The Jerk. Sorry. I drop movie references and things like that all the time. I mean, it's never ending. Never ending movie reference. Oh. Is that really? I think there's eggshell in this. Luckily, I'm not eating the egg, but we'll see how it goes. And then you act like that, and this is like a nice one. You should have behaved, egg. Oh, no. No, no, no. Bye-bye. How do I get that much eggshell in this thing? It's kind of hard to care that much when you're not gonna eat it. Wow. Ugh. Just been one of those days, I guess. And I know there's somebody out there, he's not even gonna eat it! What's up with that? He makes the food. What does he do? Throw it away? What a waste. You could be giving that to people. Like, unfortunately, it only lasts about, 20 minutes in a really awesome state. There we go. That's much better. Thank you, egg. It felt like when I was doing these up that one of them did have a shell kind of end up in there haphazardly, for which I apologize, but I've kind of rectified the situation, I hope. And there we go. How about some Says me, Seeds. You can't even see what I'm doing. I apologize. Here. There you go. Let's add some of these. You're probably also thinking like, gee, you're really not varying what you do all that much lately. It's like, yeah, well, it's alright. But yeah, this is a really good one. I'm thoroughly impressed with this, and if you can find it, go get it. I saw it at a local supermarket, and they were going for $1 a pack. I'm not sure if they were in the Asian ethnic food section or they were with the regular instant. I want to say they were with the regular instant varieties. No, couldn't have been, because there was this, and then there was, I mean, this, and there was also like Shin Ramyun, and there was actually that grocery store has mi goreng, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they have like Nongshim has a major foothold on Fred Meyer for their Asian instant noodle section. Walmart too. I'm really impressed by that. But yeah, Nongshim pot or pan pop chicken flavor noodle soup or pan fried noodles. Find it somewhere today, or just knock on their door at 1215. I can't even read it. Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga, California. They're nice people. They'll say hi. Anyways, well, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one.